Are we live? Yeah, we are live. All right,
We are
cool.
live.
That's so nasty. You heard this before?
No, I've never heard this before.
It's Victoria Monet. All right, I got my notification. It's so nasty. Woo. It's a vibe. And is that Amandia? What's up, girl? Shut alive, the baby. What up? Listen, we are officially on YouTube. We're everywhere right now. Make sure y'all shut alive, please. I'm gonna jump on here with y'all too. And I am gonna clip some of this. I just feel like hearing some good music. I'm sorry, everybody on YouTube. I know it's gonna get clipped up later on. I don't care. Like it's just a vibe. I'm here for the vibes. Woo. You know this?
No, you turn me on to some new music every now and again.
You are a hater. You don't know who this is?
Why do I have to be a hater because I don't know who it is?
You are a hater because you don't know who it is. It's
I'm
Lucky
not being a
Day.
hater.
Okay, it's Lucky
Rude.
Day. It's Lucky Day. It's Lucky Day. Put some respect on that man's name. Put some respect on that man.
Don't get beat up. Go ahead.
You gotta sing. Hold up. I take it to the top floor. Hey, baby.
Somebody
Yeah.
is in a zone right now. You got to.
I'm sorry
I
if you
see
don't
it
know good music. I'm sorry if you don't know good music.
to the corner.
All right, we gotta get started. We gotta get started. Oh, sweet Jesus. Hey, what up? I gotta say it like Kendrick would say it. Hey, rough for your life. Hey. Pretty ass nigga here, 6'9" God. I got it.
Oh my gosh.
But what's up? How you feeling?
Oh, amazing. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling saucy. I'm almost like
I can tell.
I was. Wait. What do you mean? You can tell. What does that mean? And what saucy? What saucy are you talking about?
You know what kind of saucy I'm talking about.
Look, I got these. Does this make me look even more saucier with the beads?
It does. Take them off.
You are a hater tonight, yo. You are
I'm
a
just
hater.
coming correct. No, absolutely not. I'm not hating on nothing.
The
Take them bees
bees
off.
is fire. Any man that can wear bees, huh?
You're
Yeah.
not wearing them today, huh? Huh? Huh?
She coming with the jams. I like it. But anyway, how was your week so far? Goliath, hold up, we gotta shout people out. Can you? So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna share my feed. All right, and then I
Mhm.
think you'll be able to. Then you can see what I see. Do you
Okay.
see what I see?
You a trip.
Listen, I'm telling you, it must have been the Faith Evans. When I started with Faith
I
Evans, I
mean,
think that did it.
it could have been. It could have been the Faith Evans.
All right, so here we go. We got Goliath in the
Absolutely
building.
not. I had to actually pull up my tablet and I can see IG on my iPad.
Okay, so you do see the feed. Okay, cool. So let me shout some folk out. Or do you want to shout them out?
You
I'm
can
gonna
shout
let
out
you.
all the people.
I
I
want
can
you to
now
shout them
with
out.
you sharing it. I can
Huh?
see it. But now that it's gone, all I see is Goliath.
Okay. All
What
right. Well,
up, Goliath?
Goliath, what up? What up? 10 stack stunner, what up? I was gonna say unapologetically gay, but we're right here.
What up?
What up to me? Montana, what up? D Jerome, what up? Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. All right, it's okay. I don't think you know what's going on. Right now, I got something going on right now. Right now, ain't nothing
Okay.
nasty yet. Yet. You know what I mean? I'm gonna when they get real nasty, I got these for the folks. If we start getting into that conversation, I got these. But
Okay.
hopefully we don't have to get those because if I go there, it's gonna be some shade. It's gonna be some shade. But so right now I got a producers battle. Well, not a producers battle. It's a producers challenge going on, right? And
Mm-hmm.
they don't know nothing that's about to go down. They just have a list of things that they're supposed to be getting done for the
Uh-huh.
first 7 days, next 7 days, next 7 days. So I got some monkey riches I'm about to throw in their plans. it's
Oh,
about to be,
really?
it's gonna be lit. You know, I'm like a Ryan Seacrest. Oh yeah, I am. I'm like Ryan Seacrest. I'm like the black. Uh, am I black? Yeah, I'm black. I'm like the black Ryan Seacrest for real, in real life. But
Oh, are
hold
you
up.
black? Really?
Hold up, Jerome said I just finished cooking up for the day one. All right, look, you ain't finished until I send that joint out, dog. You ain't finished until I got something coming to y'all. Stay by your email. That's all I'm gonna say. Stay by your email. But I'm not gonna make this a producer show because I'm talking to Kay.
Mm.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
So Kay, tell me about your weekend. I saw you outside. I
No,
saw
you
you.
didn't.
I
You didn't
saw
see me
you.
outside. You want to see me outside. You
No,
want to see me outside.
no, I saw you outside because you were like this. I was like, ah, ish. She about to serve niggas. Serve them.
I went
Serve them.
outside. I was just looking really nice. So I went outside to the backyard and I
Hmm.
was looking,
You felt like you were looking nice.
yes, I was.
Good.
Absolutely.
I have some questions for you then. All right.
All
So,
right.
because this is what y'all. Oh, welcome to the lucrative love experience. I'm sorry.
He's not
I am.
sorry.
I'm Magneto Seven. This is unapologetically K.
Unapologetically, Kay.
You know. Um. Please make sure you subscribe, like, share, all that stuff on the lucrative. What is it? The Mad Lucrative Network on YouTube. Please do that. Also, if you got some products that you want to promote on this show is reaching 19,000 folk a week. Make sure you holler at us. Holler at us. And I don't have to read everything. Kay is a better reader than me. I'm Steve Harvey's nephew. That's all I'm gonna
Cut
say.
it out.
I'm Steve Harvey's nephew. I own all of my weaknesses. I own them. I own them.
Respectfully.
Respectfully. Respectfully. So tell me about being outside, because you was outside. I saw you. I saw
You
you.
didn't see me outside. Nobody saw me outside. It's not possible. Since I didn't even go to any of my friends' DJ stuff, which that's the only time I really go outside. Um, since I'm not like getting any lucrative funds for this, I'm not getting ready to start this. So there is a spot that I will go out to just because I don't have to worry about anything. And the worst part about it is, and the best part about it is, I can just go and chill and just be, amongst people. And it's real low key. They have live music and stuff. Again, I'm not getting a lucrative check for it, so I'm not getting ready to drop the T. But
For what it's worth, I feel like we need to do a. I feel like we need to do a disclaimer.
disclaimer.
Do we need to do a disclaimer? I feel like we need to do a disclaimer.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Because you know, I think people kind of they see what they see and they build their own constructs. So
Hmm.
it's a misconstruction, right? So what's happening? What's happening is this: me and unapologetically K are getting to the bag. Right. But I'm gonna say this: the bag is not here yet. That's why I need y'all to go over here. If you want to promote on this podcast, you need to holler at me so we can do that for you, and then we can bust down the bag together. You know what I mean? So, but she will be getting a bag at some point. Honestly, I have a whole nother plan 4K for her own platform, I'm going to be pouring into her like the Hoover Dam. That may have saying that sound bad. That probably sound
Oh, it
different.
didn't. It sounded
It
fine.
sounds different.
Don't read too
Nope.
far into it. Don't read too much into it. I'm gonna like slide to the left. The only reason I was feeling myself and feeling really good is because my brother did my hair at Miko Styles. He did an amazing job. I did plug
Oh,
that. So yeah, he did my hair, and I feel kind of cute. I ain't gonna lie. You know.
so that was your like your blood brother?
Yes, my blood brother.
Oh,
He
okay.
is he is a hairstylist to the stars. I love him to death.
Shout him out. What's his handles and all that stuff
At Miko Styles.
at Miko Styles? Okay.
On IG. Yeah.
Yo, he had you laid though, for real.
I
You was
know.
you was
He's
out
amazing.
there. I'm gonna tell you
Yes.
this. I'm gonna tell you this. I think because this is something if most people don't know. Uh Goliath said no did it. He's probably talking about
Goliath.
the Hoover Dam
He
pouring into.
probably, yeah, absolutely.
But it ain't no Diddy when it comes to that. It's just inappropriate.
Cause
It's
it
like
is because
it's, it's inappropriate.
it's off
Workplace,
limits.
when it comes to workplace, you have to have a certain code of conduct. And I know about that code of conduct. You ain't gonna have me out here in these streets like I'm Diddy in the next 10 years. That
Absolutely
that
not.
we ain't gonna
Not me.
we're not okay. I got a truth moment. I got a truth moment, then I'm gonna tell you about the weekend,
Oh
and then
my
I'm a
gosh.
truth moment. This is a truth moment. It's a
I knew
video.
I knew you was out there. I knew you was
No, that's
getting ready
not
for
what I'm
this.
about to
I knew
say.
that's what you was getting ready to talk about.
No, you talking about
Working.
with Puff?
Yep, with Puff. I knew you was gonna
No,
say
no,
something
that's not what I was about to say. That's not what I was about to say. It's a video from back in the day where Puff is in the when Puff Goliath said he calling HR. You ain't calling no HR on me. That
Yes,
ain't,
he is.
that ain't how this work, dog.
Get
So,
him. I'm saying.
so it's a video with Puff. He's talking to I think somebody on from MTV. He slams the phone down. I gotta find some of the effect. He's like this, like I told you I got it, right? That one video, and then it's another video where he was like, "I pay you, so I don't have to do this ish. That's your job. That's that, yo. That's hard. That is hard. So ever since he did that, I was secretly, I've always this. Now I'm not gonna say that because now that sounds suspect. I'll say it. I'll say it. Secretly, I've chased the Puff concept. I think everybody's chased the Puff concept. We only stopped chasing them when we saw him saying, oh, and he was doing it. Nah, I was like, all right, yeah, he counsel him. He's the first dude that I said immediately to counsel. Honestly,
Why
Cosby,
is
nah,
that?
I can't say counsel Cosby. Not that fast. Nope.
Why did you say cancel Puff?
Puff,
Yeah.
the footage, the
Okay.
footage.
Just
So
the footage alone. Nothing
just
else with him.
so before the footage, I will say, before the footage, I still needed some type of something. Because of course I've seen him firsthand, and what I seen him, I was like, okay, the energy that he exerts is the same energy that I expect as a boss. And like the Cheesecake Factory run, and like
Uh-huh.
some like I expect that. So when I met him and I saw some of that energy, I was like, all right, I expect that. Like we all championed that. But
Hmm.
then when it came to him and Cassie, I was like, nah, I can't rock with that. That was when he did that to Cassie. That was a complete no go. Like, cancel this Negro. He's out.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, outside of that, boss wise, nah, Puff is that dude. Like, come on, you beg to differ?
I said nothing, and
No,
I'm
I want to
not.
hear your point of view.
Do I feel like he was a good producer for the music that he made?
Yeah.
Yes. That's all
Okay.
I have to say about it.
Okay.
I have nothing else to say about any of that.
So okay,
That's murky water.
before we get to our subjects, I want to have some grace. I want to have some grace conversations. I'm
Okay.
gonna say this might be a fun game to play. This might be a fun game to play. You find some names, non-personal, And then you say Grace, Grace or guns. I like that. Grace or guns. You
Grace or
like it?
guns. Okay,
You
I
like
like
it?
it.
Grace or
Mm-hmm.
guns. All right, all right, all right. So I'm gonna name some names, and you say Grace or guns after I tell you the name. All right. First off, Puffy P Diddy Combs.
Guns.
Okay. Cosby.
Grace. He old.
Why Cosby? Why you give Cosby grace? Cause I
It's
mean, it's still the same thing. I mean,
it's some similar things. I think I have more grace for it instead of guns because there's like not as much footage and different things for all of that.
okay,
And I'm not saying that those things didn't happen, okay?
okay.
But sheesh.
What's better for some more? I'm gonna give you like two more. Then you
Sheesh.
think of five. I'm gonna give you two more, and then you think of five. All right. Uh, R. Kelly, Grace of Guns.
Guns.
Okay,
Guns.
okay. I'm gonna give you one last one.
Oh jeez.
You ain't gonna expect this one. You won't expect this one. Jada Pickett Smith, Grace of Guns. You gotta answer it.
I was getting ready to say, can I plead the fifth? Because that's just
Grace of Guns. Jada
guns.
Pickett. Why?
Because it was too much. It was too much. All of the stuff that she had going on was too much. And you know what? I want to give her like a in between. I want to give her grace. Because I feel like she's going through something mentally, and there's more to like all of her story than anyone will ever know, and their story together as a whole. So I'm just like,
I don't know, yo. So well, no, you go. You asked me my five. I'm ready. I'm ready. Then we gotta get to the show, but this is fun. This is fun.
okay, Lizzo.
You hit me with a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Jill start crying. Ah! Oh, okay. Let's see. Lizzo. New Lizzo Grace.
For stop.
New Lizzo Grace.
Nope, we're not doing that.
The new Lizzo gets
No,
grace
it's
from
just a
Mac
whole
Mill.
person because I couldn't do that for nobody else. Neither can you. Absolutely
Okay,
not.
all right. Guns. I'm gonna give her guns.
Okay. Harvey Weinstein.
Guns. Easy.
Okay.
Wait. No, yeah. I give him guns. I give him guns.
I'm going to ask you the same one because I wanted to know. R. Kelly.
Ah, Lord Jesus! I believe I can fly. Mm, mm. I believe I can touch that sky. Lord Jesus, not the Kelly. Um, mm. I want to segment Kelly. Can I segment Kelly?
No, I
I
couldn't
want
do it. I couldn't do it to
to.
none
Okay,
of
you
the
couldn't do
people.
it. Okay. Mm, I got daughters. Mm. I'm gonna give. I'm gonna give. I'm gonna give Kelly grace. I'm gonna give him
Okay.
grace. I'm gonna give him grace.
Okay. Okay. Michael Jackson.
N.A. Not affable.
Yes, it is.
Michael.
He had some of the same allegations against him. So I'm asking.
But I just give Kelly. But I give Kelly. Did I give Kelly guns or grace?
I think you gave him grace. You
I
did.
gave him guns. I'm gonna give Michael Jackson grace
Okay.
because I feel like with Michael Jackson there were a lot of outside influences
Mhm.
like starting like Jackson 5. Joe Jackson, if you don't get your ass in here, I'm gonna whoop that. Like, we're not supposed to be laughing at this. We're not supposed to be laughing at this. We're not supposed to be
Don't make a joke out
laughing.
of it.
That's
Get
how
it, V.
Joe Jackson said, "Boy, you ain't gonna get it." And he was, I don't even think he was sniffing coke. That boy was on 10,000.
He was on.
If you
Whew.
don't get your ass in here and practice that dance, twirl. All right. I know he had a Newport. I'm sure he had a Newport.
If
It's
10 at
only right.
AM had a face, it was him.
It's only right for Joe to have a Newport. The boy ain't, I don't know what the boy got it. You think he got it, Tito? Tito, do he got it?
Facts.
Then he do it again.
Ridiculous.
Do it again.
Ridiculous.
but, but, so Michael Jackson, that got taken, childhood. So you got
Okay.
that trauma.
Hmm.
Then you got him growing up in front of the camera. Then you got him trying to meet up to the expectations. Then you got I'm trying to convert over to get out of Joe Jackson's house.
Right. Okay.
That's crazy work, yo. I got my kid doing all of this work. They're paying for the house that we live in, and I'm whooping their ass. Where they do that at?
He beat the brakes off them. I don't know about no whooping. He.
Where they?
Mm-mm.
So, this is gonna be a fun show. Be laughing at me,
Yep.
yo. I'm telling you, Michael. Oh yeah, everybody on Instagram, everybody on Twitch. Well, I think Twitch will stay up, but everybody on Instagram, YouTube, Twitch. Instagram, Twitch, and Facebook. Go over to YouTube, subscribe to the Mad Lucrative Network, and that's where this show is live right now. Because Instagram is gonna time us out. Instagram times us out at an hour, so I would hate for y'all to miss the show. We might have some juicy conversations. I'm just letting y'all know. You know, y'all might hear some of the scandals that's going on. There's real scandals going on over here. I'm exposed.
Yeah.
I was about to be
Himself.
messy. I'm exposed. What?
Himself.
I ain't got no exposed.
I'm
I
just
believe.
telling you. I have my button. I have my button out. So
I
I'm
don't even want
going.
to tell you about. I don't want to tell you about mine. I'll tell you about it at some point. Not
Oh,
now. Not now. But no, it's I have a 6-year-old and a 9-year-old. That's all I'll say.
respect.
That's all I'll say.
They tore it up. I got you. I got you. Don't even worry about that.
Uh, but I want to show y'all this. This is a video that I think speaks to the spirit of every man. This speaks to the spirit of every man. This should alert every woman of things that they need to be doing when they are.
I can't wait to speak on this. I can't wait to speak on this. Play it. Roll it. Roll
All
that
right,
beautiful
I will.
footage.
Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
Goliath says I've been on IG live for about 3 hours. What? How you been on? Yo, Goliath, you got to show me what you're doing, cause I don't know why they timing me out. I don't know why they timing me out. So please
Because
let me
probably
know.
because you're still in jail.
You think I'm still in jail?
I think you're still in jail. I think if I started the lives, that it wouldn't even be any of this drama.
But how am I in? How am I in IG jail? That don't make no sense.
Well, you in IG jail somehow.
All right. We all, this is the video that I think it speaks to the spirit, it speaks to the heart. I think every man needs to see this. I think it'll make you feel better about your situation. You know,
No,
let it minister to you. Women, just listen to it, let it speak to your heart.
I got you. I got you, ladies.
And
Don't you worry
sometimes it
about it,
feels like
sweetheart.
it's right up on me, and I can just feel it, like literally feel it in my head, and it's relentless. And I don't know if it's going to stop. I mean, that's the thing that scares me the most, is that I don't know if it's ever going to stop.
Yeah. Well, you do have a nail in your head.
It is not about the nail.
Are you sure? Because, I mean, I'll bet if we got that out of there.
Stop trying to fix it.
No, I'm not trying to fix it. I'm just pointing out that maybe the nail is causing.
You always do this. You always try to fix things when what I really need is for you to just listen.
See, I don't think that is what you need. I think what you need is to get the nail.
See, you're
out.
not even listening now.
Okay, fine. I will listen. Fine.
It's just, sometimes it's like there's this achy, I don't know what it is. And I'm not sleeping very well at all. And all my sweaters are snagged. I mean, all of them.
That sounds really hard.
It is. Thank you.
Come on. If you would just
Don't.
So, fellas, I told y'all, I got you.
No,
Okay,
he doesn't.
okay,
What?
explain all of that. What we supposed to do? Tell us what we supposed to do. We trying to figure this thing out.
I, did she ask you to figure it out? What did she say? She wanted you to listen.
So you think that was okay? That,
She said, listen.
but do you think that? See, you
Listen.
doing the woman
Maybe
thing.
she just wanted to vent. She just said she wanted you to listen. You hear what she said?
Okay, all
Did
right.
you hear
Everybody, all of the fellas in the chat,
did you
all the
hear what
fellas
she
in the chat.
said?
If your woman comes up to you tonight, she comes up to you and she says, "I'm gonna just say, man, you know what? I'm mad hot. It's something going on in the house. Meanwhile, you got a fan on you. You know that the heat is on like 85 degrees." And she said, "I'm mad hot. I don't know what to do." You're gonna be like, turn the heat down. This is simple. Are we really supposed to just listen to this?
What she had a nail in her head. Did she ask for a solution?
Are you serious right now?
Did she ask for a solution?
That made sense to you though. You cannot.
It was so dramatic. It was so dramatic. But for the purpose of all of that, right?
Okay.
Because it's so funny. Um, Sometimes when you're talking to your significant other and they're telling you about a problem, sometimes they don't want the answer to the problem. Sometimes they just want to tell you the issue that they're having to and work through it. It doesn't always happen like that, but I'm just saying it's really dramatic. But sometimes, you
Okay.
know, they just
That.
they just want to talk it out.
But what is
There
it?
there is there is no fixing it because the fix is like it's right there in front of you.
So
It's
that
really
means
a
there is a
dramatic
fix.
situation, but not for the person that's dealing with it. Not for the person that's dealing with it. They don't see it. They're blind to it.
Oh my god.
I
So
can't
you
even keep a
tell.
straight
So
face for it.
I'm telling you, ain't no
I
way in
can't
the
I
world.
can't keep a straight face for it.
Ain't
Like
no way. Listen, if I see,
I
if you
can't keep a straight face for it.
if you come to me, I'm just thinking because in man brain. All right, I'm gonna get semi-serious for a second. All right, in man brain, real man brain, in real man brain, not the other man brain, like the yo Tyson said it makes zero sense. That's what I'm saying. Like who does this? You have a nail in your hand. I see that you're complaining about the nail in your head.
What I'm telling you is that's an over exaggeration for someone who does not want a fix for the problem that they have, but want to talk out
Why
the
are we
issues that they're
talking?
having.
Why are we talking?
I didn't say that any of that made any sense to me.
But but
I'm
why
a
do
problem solver. I'm a problem solving
okay.
person. So I'm gonna let you speak on it because if I'm missing something, I don't get it, I'm gonna be like, look, I have done this 3, 4, or 5 times. I there's something that I'm missing. Do you see it?
A better
That's
question.
but that's who I am as a person.
I have, I have a better question for you then. Have
Better
you have
question.
have you always been this way when it comes to wanting to be a problem solver, or have you ever been in a place where you're allowing somebody else, a significant other, friend, family member, to be the problem solver for whatever the situation is?
I've never been given that grace.
Okay, so that changes a little bit then.
I've
Um,
I've never been given that grace. It's been like this forever.
okay, all right. From a man, like the what is called? Is it cis man? Is that what it's called when you?
It is. Mm-hmm.
The
All these
Don
terms.
says, the Don says something about y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. The Don has said something about all of this. But you better not. If you see me in the streets, you better not call me no cis man. I'm gonna say
Yeah,
what?
I'm gonna do
I
it.
am a man,
Challenge
Damon.
accepted.
I'm a full man,
Challenge
Damon.
challenge accepted. Playboy.
Nah, you got dang on Trey talking about Mikey. I said, come on, dog. Nah, dog. Nah. But honestly, I think the
That
average
was your
man.
mom. Thank you,
That's
Mama
what I thought.
Crawford.
That's what I thought. I thought it was
I
her.
just repeated it, and you
Don't.
told me I couldn't say that.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
did
Don't.
it
You don't have
anyway.
to. You don't have to
Fine.
commit it to him. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm committing it.
But a man like a real
I'm gonna
manly
add her
man,
to my Facebook, by the way.
please do. She would love to have you. She, yeah, she would love to have you. Yeah. But I don't know. The average man wants to fix stuff. We want to fix stuff. So
No. Mm-mm.
the
Don't believe
average,
that.
if I did a poll in the chat, all right, we got Goliath,
Let me just
we got
let me just stop you
Gaza,
right there.
we got
Okay.
we
Wait. Pause. 1 second.
all the men in the chat.
Pause.
If you
Pause.
want,
I need you to hear this.
okay,
From everything that I know about you,
about me.
yeah, you're not average.
Oh, I know
So
that. I'm him.
so
I'm him.
I'm gonna need
You
you
said
to
you're him.
bring that terminology down.
You're him.
We're just gonna say
You're him.
the guys. We're not gonna put a label on whether the average, because I don't think there's any average that are in the chat right now. So
Yeah, I don't really rock with average.
so
I don't rock with average.
let's just drop that
Everybody I
word.
rock with
Let's just
is
drop
him.
that. Let's
All
just
of
drop
us
that.
studied at the School of Hymnology. You know something else, and I'm gonna go to the next thing.
Cut it
But
out, Goliath.
but this is something I'll talk about it. It's nothing, ain't nothing serious. But it's something about a man that knows that he's him. Like
Mhm.
he exemplifies the him energy, right?
Mhm.
Hymologist and all that stuff. When you know you're him, but then you meet another dude that's also with him.
Money is being made.
No, it's not. It's when I tell you, yo, I'm not gonna say the person's name because it did happen earlier today. But you know me, I'm a Scorpio. I'm gonna be out here. I'm not community D. I'm not community D. But when it comes to a little, I see you. Okay, look at you, mama. Okay, I'm gonna do that, right? That's my vibe. That's me all the time. So I went to lunch earlier with someone, a coworker. And if he's watching this on playback, he might be laughing right now. He'd be dying laughing. But he's a cool dude. He's about I think 5 years younger than me. But everything he does reminds me of me. And I said, okay, you are practicing to be him. So we went to a store. I'll just say a store to get some food. And as we go up there, it's the girl that's working. She cute, little chocolate something. I was like, okay, I see you. You out here yams. She yams everywhere, huh? Bands that make her dance everywhere. You know what I mean? So you know me, I did my. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get a wrap. I ain't going crazy. This and that. She's like, oh, you cool? You smile? What you smiling for? See, we gonna talk about that too. What you smiling for? I was like, yo, it's just my vibe all the time. This is my vibe. So she said, mm-hmm. I was like, yep, I'm still him. When you know you're him, you are. But this what happened. This what happened. When the coworker that I realized the energy is still, he reminds me of me. He's a little bit younger me. He goes up to her. He's single. Did the same thing. I said, oh no. What? I saw him in action. I said, oh no. Yeah, I love it though, but the difference was he was pressing. Everything he did reminded me of me back in the day.
So you
Like
was
so,
pressing?
he was pressing hard. So he did the same thing I did, just a little bit more aggressive. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm married, so I'm not gonna do what he did. But he was like, "Yeah, what's going on with you?" He's okay, mom. Look at you. Yo, them eyes beautiful. Look at you. So I'm just like, this he go back her. He go back her. Let's do it. I got too excited. That's what I said in the inside. I said that in the inside. He is about to bag her today. So the only thing was, she went back to you poor. She went back to cause listen, I told him after we left the store, I was like, yo, you can't do it like that, bro. Like you were pressing way too hard. He was like, yeah, I was pressing a little bit too hard. I was like, bro, if you I ain't gonna put fellas, I need to do a men's retreat where we talking about becoming him. I'm gonna call it that, becoming him. But when I tell you, little black girl, the girl I'm talking about was a black girl. A white girl comes up. I mean, I don't know about her, but you can take me to lunch because he asked her to go to lunch. So she said, I don't know about her, but I go to lunch. I said, yeah, dog. That's how you do this. That's how you do
Stop.
that.
Stop it.
Yes. I was excited. I ain't gonna front. It remind me of being in school again. Like, I don't know. Do you think this? This is a question for you. Do you think that you should always have a competitive edge when it comes to attempting to date?
Elaborate.
So not even just dating. Like once you get married. So the idea of your man or your woman should always want to look like something.
Mhm.
So if you let that joint drop and you
Mhm.
ain't attracted to him, well, if ain't nobody else attracted to him, you're gonna lose attraction too. But if other people are attracted to him, you probably gonna be like, yo, it's some competition out here. Let me make sure I get it tight, get it right, get it tight, get it tight, get it right.
So
Get it tight, get it tight. I'm
I'm gonna
sorry.
be devil's advocate a little bit
Okay, I'm listening.
because honestly, depending on the person that you have on your arm, because I have given people a shot who, me being with them, people are like, yo, you could do
Better.
so much. And I was like, it's not always about what the person looks like, right? But the cockiness that comes along with someone talking to me and them being like, oh, yeah, I'm him, but not in a way of being, let's say, loyal to me.
Okay.
They go hard within themselves, like, oh, I can beg any person. I can do this, that, and the third. I can get any chick. I can get a chick better than you. But then
Right.
you want to still continue to come back and talk to me because grass isn't greener on the other side just because you decided to go there. Now, do you need to always have some sort of competitive edge? You can always be taken. Your place can be taken anytime. So yeah, you always need to be competitive in your relationship because you need to always make sure that you're taking care of home. Baseline, remember? You need to, flowers, a little I'm thinking about you, I miss you. Those little things go a long way because the foreplay is mental along with physical.
You talking about for women?
I am talking about for women, but
I
this
got a
should go for
question for
men
you.
too. It
This
goes
is
for you
fun.
guys too.
Does it?
It does.
I don't know about that.
So let
Uh,
me let me let me lean forward.
okay.
So if I hit you up and be like, "Hey, I just wanted to make sure that like you know that you are just doing everything that I need. I really appreciate you. I love your loyalty. I
Is
love your
that's
care."
not foreplay to me though?
But it is. You know
It's
why?
not.
You know why? Because me giving you those little sprinkles, so to speak, is
Okay.
going to encourage you to want to just do a little bit more. It makes you want to be like, you know what? Oh, I see something that made me think about her. I'm gonna get it because it made me think of her. It's gonna make you want to go the extra little step in being attentive and active in your relationship. Whether you want to admit it or not, baby, that is the truth.
Instead of hold on, you say backtrack. You say it'll make you want to be attentive and be more active.
More attentive and active in your relationship because someone is giving and pouring them those words of wisdom that or little things into you, like making coffee, like waking up and be like, I made you breakfast this morning.
You know
Just
what? I'm gonna say
these things. Yeah, Goliath. Yes, the baseline again.
this. She be killing the baseline. It's like,
It's just
are
it's a
you
fact. Like
serving bass?
yes.
You serving bass? Don't say it on the live. I ain't. That is. You know what bass is?
Listen,
Do
you'll
you know
tell
what
me
bass
later.
is?
So I'm gonna go ahead.
You better not be serving.
I ain't
If
gonna
you
say
are a
nothing.
fan and you are
I'm
watching the
not.
lucrative,
I don't know what that is because I'm
ain't
not hip.
nobody selling bass over here.
Oh my god.
Bass. Bass is what Ray Charles was using.
You better stop.
That's what bass
We
is.
not. We not. We gotta get off
You
of that.
say
We
I'm
gotta get off of it.
serving
You gotta
bass.
get. I said baseline. Get off of it. Get
You
off.
said bass.
Get off. Get off of it. Get off of it. Absolutely
I
not. No.
I don't know. You know, it's funny you say that. I think for a lot of dudes, we don't know. A lot of us don't know what foreplay is for us. I think what you said is a good start. It's like a hell of a start. But I think for the average dude, because we be so engulfed in just executing on the plan or the goal, most good dudes, not the bums. Every time I talk about dudes on this podcast, I'm talking about top tier one
You're
percenters.
right because people who would think that it's some sort of like manipulation or witchcraft with is that's some bum mentality because why does it have to be someone trying to give you something in order for you to be like, nah, that's some sort of form of manipulation? Who hurt you? You might need to get some help because that's not what a good
Taza,
form of communication is
what
about.
is he talking about?
And
What part is
being
manipulation?
and just being with the person. It's just me
Everybody,
having a good relationship.
everybody on IG, make sure you go to the lucrative the what is it called? Look at me, I'm just everywhere. Go to the Mad Lucrative Network on YouTube because it's gonna time y'all out in a minute. It's gonna time y'all out in a minute. Mad Lucrative Network on YouTube. We're gonna be over there. But what part sounds like manipulation? Just because the way it's explained. Yo, Devo, he said, "What's the topic of discussion?" Yo, the topic of discussion first we did guns or grace. That's a whole
Hmm.
nother. That's something fire. I think we got something. We got one. I think once we have another guest on the show, then we're gonna ask them those too. Shouts out to Bree. She's gonna be coming up. Bree's gonna be coming up. Not tonight though. Not tonight. Maybe next week. Maybe next week. But
Fingers crossed.
so first we were doing a little bit of Guns and Grace. Kay gave all of the no. I was about to put some sauce on your name. Stuff that you never would have said. I'm not gonna do that though. I'm
Thank
not
you. I
gonna do that.
appreciate that.
Oh hell! Let's get right tonight. Do you want to say Kay looking good tonight? Come on, dog. She already know. Come with something else, son. Buttermilk, buttermilk biscuits. You know what I mean? We just talked about him, Devo. We just talked about him and being and pressing. You got to press right, man. The buttons. You got to press the buttons, son.
You a mess.
All right, we're gonna go to the next subject. Oh, men having multiple women. I wanna. We're gonna have some fun with this because I'm up in the air.
Why?
We'll play the video and I'll
Okay.
tell you. I'm up in the air though. I'm really up in the air with that subject.
Okay.
Here we go. Let's see. Lil Duval just be giving us all the gems. Oh no, that's not it. That's not it. That's the this old girl. All right. Is this the one? That is. Give me a second. I got to figure out a better way to pull my screen up. I'm sure Goliath can help me with this. Because, all right. I feel like an old man with some of this stuff. Yo, I'm low key turning into Zaddy in real life though. Like my grades is coming in. I'm proud. It's like the coming of age. So I can't. I do sound like you like that. I do sound like you like that. All right.
I thought you were gonna do
Oh yeah, there it is.
something.
There it is. There it is. There it is. Here we go. Check it
A
out.
woman is okay with you cheating. She don't like you for the right reasons. Any woman who's genuinely likes you, any woman who's genuinely into you like that, women are extremely territorial. Women are way more territorial than you are. And you are a territorial species, man. Men are very territorial. Women are 50 times more territorial because they have to be. Because it's not as easy for them to find what they need to survive. And so they are extra territorial. They get extra jealous. You understand what I'm saying? So any woman is okay with her resources, her emotional safety, her protection, her provision. Any woman who is okay with another woman having access to that or having a shot at that does not like you. Because by you even entertaining another woman, that means the security that you provide her, the financial security, the emotional security, the comfort, the care, the love. What that means is that's now at stake. That's now being threatened. And if she's okay with that, she don't like you. I want y'all to start actually thinking.
I have some problematic. Some of what he said is problematic to me, is what I'm
Okay,
saying.
what's problematic?
Um, you know I can't get out of podcast brain. This is a podcast, so I can't get out of it. All right, so the first thing I think of is I can't stand Negroes in the building with shades on. I know I hate when I see you on the camera with shades on. And then not only just the shades, because those wasn't even no fly shades. Like I could tell if he was sitting sideways like that, like these are Ray-Bans, right? But nobody would ever tell. They would never be able to tell these Ray-Bans. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Luxury. Luxury. Not allowed walking around with the Gucci print. Like that's tacky. Let me just have a little
Mm-hmm.
small Gucci. You know what I mean? So that's one thing. So you sitting sideways in the chair and you say, yeah, women ain't this, that. You know, she don't like you. And this is if you support. And for me, I'm like, all right, I get the idea. I guess you want to be cool. It did not spew I'm him. I'm gonna say that. That's the first thing. When
Okay.
when a man knows that he's him,
Mm-hmm.
those type of conversations are not had. It's suggested. It's already given. You already know this. You made that video for the clickbait. You made that video for everybody to clip it up and make
Mm-hmm.
some shorts. That's the first thing. Secondly, a lot of dudes ain't in the position of providing all of that extra stuff that he's talking about. Like it takes a different type of awareness for that to happen. On the
Yeah.
flip side, I don't personally think a lot of women know how to even accept it. They think I think a lot of these relationships are starting and stopping at provision, income, and sex. Period. I think I think when it gets to the point where you start having those deep conversations and you start deciding what longevity looks like, and you start to look at, like we were talking about before, character flaws, and then you
Mm-hmm.
start saying, can I deal with this?
Mm-hmm.
And I think A lot of people are jumping out of relationships because they're not even attempting to find out what the other extra stuff is. So there will be no Denzel and his wives. Like, even as nasty as Will and Jada's situation is,
Mm-hmm.
I see why it works. I understand why it works. If he
It's,
wanted,
it's communication.
it's communication, and if he want to get deep down,
We are not.
and she
Stop.
want to,
Stop.
all right, I might want to do a movie. I want to do a movie with Will. Not
Mad
that kind of movie
lucrative.
though.
We are not. We're not going there. That's not lucrative.
Mama, no,
That's mad. It's not lucrative. It's
no,
mad.
mama.
Cut it out.
But but no, I can understand. I can understand why certain couples, even the couples where it's a lot of them. I think Shantae just started coming out with Snoop, but Shantae ain't always. Is it Shantae that's with Snoop? I can't remember. Either
I know.
Shantae's with Snoop or it's Ice Cube's wife to Shantae. I can't remember which one. But either way, both of those people, the stars' wives,
Mm-hmm.
they're not outside. Now they might be now because we got Instagram and all that stuff. But like
Yeah. They
they,
weren't before. You
right,
didn't see them photographed a whole lot.
right,
Maybe a few red carpets or whatnot,
they're
or unless
okay.
they were inside of it,
Right.
the the project.
Even if I flip the dynamic and say Oprah and Stedman ain't outside.
No, you hardly ever, if ever, see him doing anything.
So for me, I think when social got thrown into the equation and high even the idea of six, what they call it, what they call them joints, what they call it, top 1%, six
Mm-hmm.
figure six figure man.
Yeah,
You ain't
the
all of this stuff didn't exist. It existed. We knew what it was. We knew what wealth looked like. But how
mm-hmm.
social puts it in front of your face and says, you need to get this. So for me,
Right.
I think as a man that grew up in the 80s, it was, of course, go get the bag. You got to make sure you get the bag, take care of your family, all that stuff. Be an outstanding citizen. My granddaddy told me in elementary school, don't you, guys, I made an F and I was acting up bad too. I was bad. But my granddad said, don't bring no disgrace on my family name in elementary school. I didn't know what he meant. I ain't know what he meant. So I was like, don't disgrace my family name. And it was a mental note that I just put in the back of my brain. And I'm like, that exists.
Mm-hmm.
Now in 2024, going into 2025, these dudes are only telling the younger dudes go get a bag.
Right.
All of the extra, but but the women, what
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 about the women?
what are the women telling the women? You answer that for me. What is our age group of women telling the younger women? Do 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 do
They're not
do
telling them
do.
nothing. It's not a conversation. It's more like you have to either compete with hot hoochie mama or, a cougar. No disrespect to any of them,
Them
but
cougars be getting it
there's
done.
the whole in between. It's a whole mess of just tomfoolery.
Right. So what would be the solution to build, like, to mend those relationships? What should be taught now moving forward so that we're not having the conversation of, well, girl, that nigga ain't ish. He ain't doing that. The bare minimum, I got two niggas because I ain't. What do we need to do
That
for that not to
shouldn't
happen?
that shouldn't be a conversation. Most of the time when people are talking about some, oh, I got lawyer. No, you don't. You really don't have that.
I got loyalty inside my DNA.
Let me tell you something. What you need is loyalties and royalties inside your DNA. You don't need, oh, I got this dude. He paid this X, Y, and Z. So you telling me that you're a sugar baby and the only thing that you can do is monetize whatever you look like and you don't have any core value? Is that what you're telling me?
But I mean, what's the trade off though? I feel
or
like we need to do a campaign. We need to make this. This needs to be the
but there are a
lucrative
lot
love
of
campaign.
gentlemen that don't want any of that either. Like I literally, like I have a family member who has several women in his harem. And when I tell you
Yeah,
that
seven women and what?
several women
Uh huh.
that are after him, he's a good father. We're gonna go to that
Oh,
little thing that
that's
the dude said that he was like, oh my gosh, 6 foot 5. He got red hair. I'm telling it now. He you know, tall. He used to model. All this stuff. When I
yeah.
tell you, it don't make no sense. These women are stupid for this man.
Do you think women are going towards the same man? Because I know that's a discussion a
They
lot of
are
people have.
they are going they are all for him. They're all for him. And I think that if he could convince them, I feel like he's like on his way to all live in one giant mansion of a house all together with all of his kids, that they will do it.
So I have a few things with that. I feel like a lot of that is justifiable,
Why
unfortunately.
is it justifiable? Because there are a small percentage of men who are of high value. And high value can mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people. Like
Right.
morally, they're loyal, they're going to stick with you. Is it that we have to go back to, polygamy times, and the man, he can choose to have several different wives and we just be one of the bunch? But, he set us up with the house, my next door neighbor, his other wife, and, it's a whole big love situation. Is that what we got going on? Is that what we have to go back to in order to have a quality relationship? Because it's not what it used to be. It's not people that are sticking together and getting money and taking care of family and doing all the things that need to be done in order to succeed together. There's no togetherness. It's chaos.
I want to say something, but I don't want you to feel attacked. Do I
Just
have your
trust me.
permission? That's what the counselor said.
You do it all the
Say,
time.
say, do I have your permission?
Oh, you do it all the time. I mean,
No,
how
no,
can I feel
no, no.
attacked?
Do you feel
Speak on
attacked?
it.
I'm sorry. I make you feel attacked.
Sometimes,
I'm
yeah, it's
sorry.
okay though. Yeah, it
I'm
happens.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Put your hands down.
That was the Sealy joint, color
I know
purple.
what it was. Put your hands
That
down.
was
Go
the
ahead,
color
attack.
purple. But
You get ready to attack me. You
I'm
trying to
not
do is
attacking
patty
you.
cake.
No, I'm not attacking you. I'm not attacking you. I'm attacking. I'm about to be it. Hold on. Let me put my shades on. I'm about to be like the man now. All I'm saying is this. All I'm saying is this. If you ask me, a lot of dudes, I know, I ain't got no prescription of them. You look like a little dot. But I think a lot of women are the problem. I'm sorry. Now I'm
You said a
when
lot of women. I don't feel like I'm in the category, so you
you're
can
not.
speak
Okay,
on.
thank you. So you don't feel attacked. Great. All right. I think a lot of women have sold themselves to, like I said, the provision, sex, and some not even emotions. It's just
Hmm.
provision and sex. And if I'm gonna get money from you, I'm willing to give sex, and that's the payment. That's the payment plan.
The transactional relationship would just like
But
you just pimping yourself out. Like you hoeing. I got you.
is it justifiable though?
Is
Because
it
this
justified in the climate that we're in right now? I guess they could make it justifiable in their mind to keep on going and keep doing it. That's why you have sugar babies and all this nonsense.
so now when it goes to these trips,
This dude flew me out. That
no,
kind of stuff.
put him in the
Okay.
picture. I want to see the picture. I don't want to see his hand. I want to see him in the if he bankrolled the joint. Put him in the picture. Be
But he
proud
don't
of
want
what
to
you
be in the
did.
picture because he's not proud of you.
Oh.
How you gonna be in the
You're
picture when
right.
you're not?
That's real. That's real. Reggie said this is prostitution.
That's
so,
exactly what it
so,
is, Reggie.
so to double back, okay. And I wasn't gonna go there, but we're here now. To double back on the whole R. Kelly, um, who's there now? Puff, the 1%, right?
Mhm.
When you look at your girl from City Girls, she put it in her bars. I got a rich nigga for me. Like so, for me, and this is where I was conflicted. Even with the
Mhm.
Cassie stuff up front, even with the Cassie stuff,
Yeah.
I was like, yo, you did have the ability to just stay at the house. You had the ability to stay at the house, but you didn't. So
You talking
then
about in the beginning
in the
or
beginning,
after?
right, right, in the beginning, you had the ability. When Ryan Leslie was producing you, I was gonna say shots out to Ryan Leslie, but I don't like that nigga. So when Ryan Leslie was producing you, you had the record working. You were getting you that's with the tell me if you like it. Like he had just did
Mhm.
that. She was working. So whatever the exchange was between you going to Ryan Leslie, because this is a thing too. This is another thing. She was with Ryan Leslie, giving up the bucks. I'm gonna say the P coupons. You know what I'm talking about. She was giving them yams. So for me, from the inside looking out, I know what's going on over here. I know that
Mhm.
you gave him some yams to get that single. So it sounds like you just kept selling yams and sold your yams all the way till you got up.
So
Now,
is it possible that he sold her yams to Puff?
definitely, definitely. But see, even in that, so all the women, I want y'all to understand this. I'm looking at the camera now. I'm not looking at Kay. I'm not looking at Kay. I'm looking at the camera right now. Y'all have the ability to say no. That is no is always an option, even for rich niggas like Puff. He gonna
Okay.
try to he gonna buy you the diamonds. He gonna buy you the Hermes. He gonna buy you MCM bags. You have the ability to be like, no, thank you. No, thank you. It always works. But as soon as you take that gift,
Mhm. You're obligated to that person. You're
so
like property. You're no longer a human being.
exactly. But see, the thing is, I'm looking like, yo, as
But
much
that's
as I,
manipulation.
it is, it is. But like, she had the option to say no in the beginning. If you go past that, her parents had the option to step in. You could tell she came from a good household. It wasn't no bum activity at her folk house. So the only thing that made me be like, oh nah, let him ride. Don't put that nigga in jail. It was the footage. It was the footage. Cause before that, I'm just like, even I think what's love got to do with it was one of the pure pure manipulation tactics at its best. How Ike Turner did with Tina Turner, pure
Yeah.
manip. You talk to her mama. Her mama said, "Yeah, you could go with her. She underage. You on tour with him. You smashing. You end up getting her pregnant. She get pregnant. She go to the hospital. You say, I kill you. If you die, I kill you. Like it's manipulation tactic 101.
Oh, like age ain't nothing but a number.
What's that? Kelly.
Mhm. Or Aaliyah.
Oh no.
I
I
don't
don't.
know.
I don't.
Grace
I don't know.
depends. Yeah.
I don't know. I can't agree
What
to
do
that.
you mean you don't know?
I can't agree to it. Cause see, the thing is, this is my thing. If we talking about Aaliyah, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about Aaliyah.
Cause you know it's wrong.
No,
Like,
no, but the thing is, I'm looking at her folk too. I think for me, I'm always gonna look at the parents and say, okay, what did you get out of this? What was the agreement? What did y'all agree to for her to go do this? If the agreement was nasty, which more than likely it was, even Justin Bieber, it ain't just women,
I
because
never
Justin,
said it was. Cause
because Puff with Bieber, it's the same thing. So it's like all of it's nasty. But
what about Usher?
have you seen Usher's mama? No, because I guess I'm just looking at again in the business, in all of
Hmm.
like even just basic church stuff. When I was in middle school, my mom was okay with people like Stanley. He was in the chat earlier, but people like him picking me up to go do a church gig. I get home at like 10:30 at night, 11 o'clock at night in middle school, right? It took a certain amount of trusting with the individual. Now my
Hmm.
mom will shoot a nigga over me. So my mom's a real one. But for the parents that's just like, I'm gonna let anything fly and I'm gonna just let you do whatever, I'm gonna charge the parent first. And that's what I meant by with Usher. That's why I said, have you seen his mom? Because his mom is a boss. She's the manager. She was the spearhead for a lot of stuff. So for me, it's like like when the mom drops the son off with the him, like I'm a him, right? I'm a responsible him though. I'm a married,
Hmm.
responsible him that pays him bills, that pays. I'm a responsible one, right? If a parent dropped their daughter or their son off at my house, you would have met my daughters, you met my wife, you know everything. I'm even willing to put a goddamn on camera through the whole situation and send this to your mama. This the live feed to the studio session, so you see what's going on. But I think as soon as you start to ostracize the kid, even the Disney kids, as soon as you ostracize those kids from the parents, I got an issue. It's something predatory going on. Whether that's you starting to manipulate the kid and say, well, I know your mom got you this far and she did a good job, but now it's time for you to come over here with the big boys.
Hmm.
I'm going to give you a real manager. Those are industry tactics that exist for years. And guess what? If Puff in jail, he got an understudy that's already ready to do the same thing. Harvey Weinstein in jail, he already got an intern doing the same thing. So for me, it's just like parents got to be parents. It starts there. I'm not going to charge Puff. I
But
think
it starts with the relationship that is presented to them. Oh, if they see mom just out here just pimping herself out just to get the bills paid, then that's their example. So it doesn't break the cycle. The cycle never ends. It's just continuous learning process of something that is toxic instead of unlearning the nonsense.
mm,
When does that start?
mm, I don't
Because
know. I don't
it's
know that will start. I don't know that will start. You know, I think being that women have that pleasure box, uh, pleasure box, pleasure box, pleasure box, pleasure box.
nope, nope, nope.
being 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 that y'all
Look,
being that y'all had that superpower though. No, y'all got a
yeah, but
superpower.
yeah, but you automatically come with a hand that's attached to you. That all you need is some special, lotion to get yourself done. I mean, come on.
What do you mean? Tell me
Just
more.
because we have a pleasure box doesn't mean that you necessarily need us
No, but no. What I'm
in
saying
that
is
aspect.
no. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
Okay.
being that is such a like is at a high regard, right? That makes you the queen. You are the queen, right? Use all of that feminine energy to your
Mm-hmm.
to use it to your advantage. And I'm not saying go smash and say, here it is, Ah, ah,
But
ah,
again,
huh?
but again, if the only example that you have is the person that's using what they have to get what they want or what they need, I hate that I had to reference Players Club. You don't have a positive role model in that regard. What are you
Oh, I
gonna
see what you're
do?
saying. So okay,
The
so
cycle
okay,
still
so
continues. It's never broken. You don't stop seeing the toxic relationship because it's again transactional. The relationship is not supposed to be just actual transaction. It's actually supposed to be some depth behind it. It's supposed to be some real emotions behind it. It's supposed to be some real communication behind it. It's supposed to be some character building, some loyalty.
how do you teach that? What give me some a roadmap to teaching somebody how to be more uh, active in the department of meeting the need of emotional health and aiming for that versus if he don't give me $100 for lunch, I'm not texting you back.
Do you even know what your needs that you okay. Do you
Mm,
know what your needs
mm,
are? Do you know what
mm.
needs need to be met? That need like meeting them? Is that a real thing that you know or understand? Do you understand yourself? Are you able to understand why you getting upset about this? Are you
Mm.
able to understand why you are frustrated because you decided you wanted to overspend on something that you didn't need, but you were banking on this man giving you this money just out of what? Transaction? That's not what it's supposed to be. That man doesn't owe
This
you nothing.
so this is it's a deep conversation for me because again, I don't know that anybody has any road like a roadmap to I guess the date properly. Of course, as a hemologist,
As a
that
hemologist,
part
you're out
that
here.
part of the chat I didn't see that chapter. That chapter never existed. Like in the school of hemisphere,
Mm.
that chapter don't exist. The
But you know
chapter
what? You were supposed to look at horology, and you were supposed to realize that you missed the chapter on hemology because you didn't study horology. So you missed the whole part of you were both supposed to switch books, right? And you were supposed to have horology and she was supposed to have hymology and you were supposed to communicate back and forth on the notes that you saw here. And you were like, oh, okay. So right here, I see that when you're upset that you actually need my undivided attention so you can we can talk about the issues that we're having at hand. And if I am sitting in front of you and I am not focused on what you got going on, I see that this game is on, but you want to talk to me at 8:05 because this is the one time that you sitting down and I can actually reach you, but you don't have time for
no,
me. The whole thing stems all the way back to the fact that you two don't have proper communication with one another because somehow there is no time because sitting down and actually being present in that actual relationship that you allegedly wanted all of this time
mm-hmm.
is no longer feeding the narcissistic background that you have. It's running back there. That she was feeding something inside of you that she is no longer feeding. So now you give her less and less to get her to give you more and more in order for her to completely deplete herself or himself in order for you to get that satisfaction and that boost again. And that's not up to that individual, him or
It's
her.
not. It's, so tell me
Again, but you're not communicating that because you don't really know what you need when it comes to relationship because you never sat down and actually thought about it because you got mommy and daddy issues and you never sat down with a therapist and kind of cleared that energy out of in that
therapist is
space.
church. Go to church.
Church, you need more than just church. Add church on to having a
Politics,
one-on-one therapist. You better
politics,
not. You
church.
better not put your hand down. Take
Politics,
take the
church.
politics. The politics don't belong inside of your relationship that you're trying to have forever. You might not always be in America and you over here talking about some the politics. You need to know the ins and outs of the world and the way that it's going, but please don't put politics inside of your relationship because it can end it. Because if the person doesn't understand that the rights of your reproductive values are being stripped and ripped away from you, and that you could so long just end up dying because you don't have the right to be able to have that care for yourself, then there's more
I ain't
things that
gonna say
need to
it.
be
I ain't gonna
happening.
say it. I ain't gonna
So
say
we're
it.
not going to
I'm not
put
gonna say it.
politics in it. So
I'm not gonna
don't.
say it. I'm not gonna say
So
it.
don't. Don't
I'm
do
not
it.
gonna say it. I wanna say
Don't
it.
do it.
I
You
wanna
bet.
say it.
You better not do it, or you gonna owe me a bag, and I mean that in a big way.
So this
I
is a
mean it.
thing. This is a
I
thing,
mean
though.
it in a. I mean it in a big way,
I'm not gonna talk about it. I promise I'm not gonna talk
boy.
about it. But I'm looking at the nail in the head. Perfect example. I have to figure out a way to take the nail in the head chapter out of the horology book. Because every woman has studied that chapter.
Let me. What did I say that was?
Okay,
There,
one more time.
that
What is it?
whole example was an over exaggeration of the fact that she just wanted to tell you the issues that she had because she needed to vent. Okay, that was
And if
an
there's a
over
solution,
exaggeration of she didn't ask you for a solution. Okay, that's the whole point right there. She wanted you to listen. She didn't ask you. She didn't ask you. She didn't ask you.
let's do
She
this
didn't
then.
ask you. She
Let's
didn't
do
ask
this.
you.
Let's do
She didn't
this.
ask you
Let's do this.
what you want. She
Does
didn't
that
ask you.
does
Mm-mm.
that same thing exist from a woman to a man?
All the time.
Where? So you say
Okay.
so you
There
say
are men that are not him
okay.
that that he can be like, I don't know why my socks keep getting snagged. You know why your socks keep getting snagged? Because you need to cut your toenails. I don't need to cut my toenails. My toenails fine. But socks keep getting snagged. You keep getting holes in your socks. Keep getting holes in your socks. You should cut your toenails. You know what? He doesn't want he doesn't want to hear you telling him the solution to the problem that he has. He just wants to keep buying new socks because he's
So
just doing this.
in the event of that, I think just by the socks. That's the appreciation. Like, oh, you saw them, you saw my joints hold up. I thank you for these new socks.
Who said
But
that
like,
she didn't already buy the socks? That's the problem right there. You of course you got new socks, but to stop, we're talking about the solution part. Solution.
what hold on, let me read the chat. She didn't next so she's so
Exactly. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. She didn't ask you to save her. She asked you to listen. That's it. She just asked you to listen.
but this is the thing. I'm okay with the listening. I'm okay with and I'm taking it off of me. I'm just thinking about general. I
Mm.
think a lot of us dudes are okay with the listen. But if
But
that
you
solution
don't
is there,
listen.
but if
The
that solution,
solution is there. You're right. There is a solution there. But just like that, it's just the undivided attention. Can you sit down and be present with me right now? Can you communicate and be present with me right now? I didn't ask you to fix the future. I didn't ask you to fix the past. I need you to be present with me right now.
present is being present, listening, offering a solution.
That's not what she
That's-
asked. She just asked for you to listen and be present right now. That's the over exaggeration for that nonsense of scenario.
Okay.
In that scenario, it was just listen. I got a problem, yeah, but I just want you to hear the problem because I already have the solution because I know that I need to do it. But in this right here, listen.
Okay. I'll say let's agree to disagree for that one. Let's agree to
For that situation, it was an exaggeration of wanting to be heard about a situation and not wanting a solution. That's what that
okay.
was. It wasn't She wasn't seeking a solution. She was seeking someone to be present and someone to actually hear the complaint that she had. It might be meaningless, it might be useless. I'm sure of it. But if you just let them get it out, let them get it out. That might just be all that they need to do. And then after they're done, you be like, you know what? You know what I think? I think we could just go ahead and let me just let me just pull it out for you.
Okay, I'm willing. So I think for my personal situation, I've learned to be okay with that. As bright as that solution is, like I'm like, you can taste it. It's good. Taste it.
You just want to
You
like
want some?
poke
You
it.
want some? Taste it. It tastes good. The solution is right there. But you don't want to taste it? All right, it's cool. You don't have to taste it. You have to taste it. But I'm gonna put it right here. Just in case you want to taste it. It's right there.
Yep, that's exactly it. I know it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But there are some people that just need that. They just need that. They just want to do this. And you just be like, okay.
Look, so you see what Trident said, Kay. So I already know there's a nail in my head,
Hmm.
but I don't want to talk about it.
I wouldn't want to talk about it either. I would just want to just like yank that thing out. Like, but for the sake of what that video was, it was just a huge unnecessary exaggeration of just not listening to your partner. And the partner not really wanting a solution to to the nonsense of what's obviously right there. Like you know if you just remove yourself from that situation, you feel better, right?
All right, so I'm gonna go to this last video because I thought this was a good one for us to kind of end with. Um, this has been a pretty good show. Been a pretty good show. Pretty good show. I'm gonna tell you what though, that nail in the head. I saw that and I was like, no, girl, get yourself together. Go get yourself together.
Exactly.
All right, I need to start calling the content creators out too for these people. I'm just like we gotta put some names on them. But check this out. We're gonna listen to it, talk about it for a second. All right, where my volume at? There it is. There she is. All right, let's start it over. Oh man.
Man will like you all the way up until you start making sense of things. A man will like you until you start asking too many questions. A man will like you until you start actually using your brain. They will like you until you start setting boundaries. The second you start paying attention and knowing your worth and asking questions and using your brain, all that like they have for you goes out the window. Me and this guy got along perfectly for a few years. Perfectly, no issues. And I realized that was because I was the easiest female for him to deal with. I never asked questions. I never was in his business, and I never really paid attention to a lot of stuff. So for that matter, we got along very well. The second I started paying attention to things that didn't sit right, didn't seem right, and started asking questions, that's when the man instantly got scared and his light for me started to fade away. The second I started saying, well, this doesn't make sense, or well, what is this about? But you're not supposed to be doing that to me, or this is not how it's supposed to be. Instantly, all of that like he had for me went out the window. Everything started changing from then. So as long as you're being dumb, you're sitting there not asking questions, not using your brain too much, and being the easy female for him to deal with, he would be there forever because he would never leave you alone. But the second you start using your brain, that man gonna change and turn into exactly who he really was. And that's somebody who never liked you from the start. Period.
So is that true?
Let me give her a clap. It's so many things. It's just problematic.
Is it true?
No, it ain't true.
I don't know. There are some simple guys that be in the chat, so sometimes that's what they like.
Fellas, what y'all tell? So I'm gonna tell you what I think has happened. All right, I'm gonna tell you what she's not saying. Trying to say sound like a weak man. I agree with that. But what it sounds like she's not saying, but she leaving out all the little intricacies.
She said it.
What she not saying is how was your approach when you did call out whatever you called out? What was the approach when you
What does
approached
the
that
approach
man?
matter though?
When you approached that man and you said, I think you could do this. I think you do this better. Yo, hey babe, I think you do this. I think what from what I saw, I think this would work. Dot dot dot. Right? I think
So
every
what she said was, as soon as you start speaking about something that the man isn't doing, as
what
soon as you're
have you
not,
talked about?
as soon as you start speaking on the things that aren't right,
Get your ass.
like
What are you? Why are
don't
you
call
talking?
don't call me until like 8 o'clock. As soon as you start speaking on like, why can't I call you? Why do I have to wait till 8 o'clock to call you? As soon as you start
That's
asking
not. Listen,
questions,
you talking about from a scandalous type of
she
situation.
listen. That's the whole thing was scandalous.
I don't see it like that. So I'm thinking about the average black one, not the average. No, we're not gonna do this. We're gonna talk about her. We're talking about her
Mm-hmm.
specifically.
Her
First off,
specifically.
first off, I'm looking at the background of your house. You need to clean up. You really need. It's time you got to clean up. At some point you got to stop making TikTok videos and clean up. That's first. First off. Secondly, you
So
don't
you
walk.
telling says she's a low quality woman.
She is a low quality.
So since she's a low quality woman, she's
She
getting what she
attracted.
asked for.
She attracted a low quality nigga.
Okay.
So, cause I'm like the average Joe, right? That's actually like the 9 to 5er. The guys,
Mhm.
like some of the guys I work with, the UPS workers, the postal service workers, like the dudes is getting, I'm gonna say 50 to 75 to 100,000, right?
Mhm.
Those dudes want some input. We want to know, okay, all right. A lot of dudes, honest to God truth, a lot of the stuff that the women that's hella attractive for women, from women to us dudes, be the intellectual stuff. If you sexy and you intellectual, even if it's like surfacey intellectual, you ain't even got to be like on no master plan, like super investor type of broad. Like if it's something there, we're gonna listen. But but if I met you and you were quiet, you chose to not say certain things. I've been handling this all this time, and you said nothing.
Uh
You
huh.
said nothing, and then all of a sudden, you like, well, nigga, what you doing? I just do my nigga. You need to do better than that. Is you dumb? That's what I see from her. I've
You know
been.
what I see?
What do you see?
You know what I see from her? I see that she was accepting you for as you were. You know why?
No,
You know why? You know
no.
why?
I see what you're
Because
trying to
you
do.
because you
Manipulation.
weren't you weren't you weren't the only
Manipulation.
one. You weren't the only one. But now I started to, kind of like you a little more. You just, you were able to get some of those things that I needed. And I was like, I really want to enjoy more of you. Whether she communicated it properly or not,
From
that's
her,
beside the
I'm gonna pull.
that's
Let's pull a
beside the
picture up.
no.
I'm gonna pull a picture up. I
whether
want you to.
she whether she said it politely the right way or not, what it came along was she decided that were she wanted a little more of you. Could she have said it better? Probably. Um, based
All right,
on
so
the person that she is. Could she have said it better? Probably. But we talking about this woman saying that she was the side chick for years because that's what it sounds like to me. It
what
sounds
cal-
like you that side chick behavior, and you were fine with that side chick behavior.
what
But
caliber
now
of chick is this? Look at her.
I just said side chick behavior.
I wouldn't even use that as a side chick. It's
Well,
like
you might not use that as a side chick, but that is a high class woman in
this.
someone's eyes. In
This is a
someone's
high class
eyes.
woman.
In someone's eyes. In someone's eyes. We're not gonna knock her. We
All
don't
right,
know
let me
her.
see. Let me see. Her lace front look alright.
We're
She
not
got.
getting ready to knock her. So you never
I mean,
know.
no,
So
I mean,
I'm
I'm
just
trying to. No,
what I'm saying is,
I'm trying to
and
find what works.
what it sounds like is she's been the side chick all these years. She's been quiet because you've been creeping and sneaking, and we've been doing what we're doing. You've been the piece, but you were a piece, and now you want to be a little bit more. That's what it sounds like to me. I can't defend that.
All right, she
If
ain't
you,
ugly. She ain't ugly.
no one said that she was ugly,
I was
but
trying to. I was just trying to see like the lack of class, cause I mean,
because she wants to change the dynamic of the relationship, because what that sounds like is that you were the other chick and you weren't. the main chick. But now you want that main chick energy, and that's not what you're
No.
getting. So now
So
that you done spoke on it, and
is he wrong
guess
for
what you
that?
got?
Is he wrong
What
for that?
is he wrong for not making her the main chick?
No, for not for. Shut your ass up! What you doing?
Hey, it's what it
Why
sounds
you
like.
trying to give me input? Like,
I mean, it just comes off as side chick energy. I'm not saying that that's what she is, but that's what it sounds like. I wish I'm not getting ready to do that. You right, Reggie. I mean, she did baseline herself as like she was just okay with it. He kept it 100 all this
right?
time. He gave her that, and now she wants to elevate. And he like, nah, dog. Nah, you good.
Yo,
You
big
good.
dog. He probably was like, "Yo, it's
You
been real.
good.
It's been
Like,
real,
I'm
yo."
out though. It's been fun. But I'm out. What do
So
you expect? I mean, y'all let us know quite early what you see in us and what you don't. And if you don't elevate it and you just stay here, that's homie. That's homie.
I mean, even with that though, I'm just trying to figure. I'm trying to build a case for her
You
that
can't.
would work in her favor,
Mm-mm.
and it just sounds like side chick energy. Period. I don't
Yep.
see no other. Not I ain't gonna front. The
I don't
joint
think
probably
there's a
alright.
direct scenario.
That joint probably alright though.
It's probably perfect.
She
It's
probably
probably
out here going
perfection.
crazy. Like
It's probably perfection.
she probably out here with the super soaker.
Perfection.
All right, but
Which is why he stayed around for so long.
exactly. But nah, you trying to talk now? You want to talk?
She wants like more of a relationship. You don't want to stay at baseline
Why not? If
because
that's
that's
what this
homie.
is,
That's homie.
if
Homie.
baseline is what this is, the
That
line
is
is not.
not
This is not
that
a
is
ticker
it's supposed to go up
for who? For
for
who?
the both of you. If that's, your man and all. If that's your him, y'all are a thing. Y'all supposed to go up. Y'all not supposed to stay like this forever. Like that's like a stock market. You want to see some growth. You might see a little down, but you want to see more growth than down. And you
True.
never want to go below. Like, come on.
Yeah, I don't think she ain't she's not the right person to have that conversation. She was not the right case, the person to have the conversation.
She did say it's been years.
There's no case for me. And she
She was
said,
just she did it to herself.
just okay, okay.
No, you
Hey,
cannot just stay
no,
baseline Goliath. We talked about this. Stop.
okay, okay. This is the thing. All right,
Cut it out.
you know, I love to have these conversations and flip them, right? So it's a female boss,
See how
right?
you do?
She a female boss, and she found her little stud that's out here. It's whatever, right? He out here giving, he smacking the yams. He giving her what she need, right?
Uh-huh.
He been quiet. He been quiet.
Mm-hmm.
She is a CEO of a Fortune 500 company, and he says, "Don't you think we should buy some houses for some real estate?" What you think she gonna say?
You got some capital?
You know she ain't gonna say that. She like, nigga, I'm not listening to you.
She was peaceful. No, she's not gonna listen to him. But you know what? If she's a businesswoman, she might hear him out to hear his, pitch because
She
that's how
ain't
you get
listening.
it.
She is
She
not
probably
listening.
not listening
She ain't
because
listening.
that's been, her side piece.
Right. So I
What's
think
what's that movie? I think it's called Boss, and it had Taraji P. Henson in it, I
I know what
think.
you're talking about. I hated her in that movie. I love
And she
Taraji, but
had
I know
that
what you're
she
talking about.
had that little side dude that came through. I don't know what his whole job was, but I mean, that might work. It
Uh,
could have worked.
I think we are all going to get into, especially since this new climate. You know what I'm talking about. It's starting to change.
Uh-huh.
what I look forward to, and it sounds bad, but this is how I see things. Uh, like when Buddy was in the position, I'm talking in code because I don't want YouTube to be like, you said it, take him out of here. But when Buddy was in position and he was running stuff, right in the big house, it's in DC.
Mhm.
I think that that was some of the best time for Black folk. And I say that because I think with the other side that's been running stuff, it's put a filter on what's been happening, and it goes under the guise of woman empowerment. It goes under the guise of DEI. It goes under the guise of like we're here for you. We're actually doing this for you, right? In actuality, it's a bag on the other side of it. I think where we about to go, everybody gonna be like this. All right, you here, right? All right, I'm here. You here too. We here. What are we about to do? And for me, I love when the veil is lifted and people have to address the dumb stuff that's happening. The dumb stuff. Like so with the dating, and I'm gonna tell y'all why I said that. All of the back and forth that we've been having conversations as far as like 6 figure man, black women don't date black men don't date black women, go be a passport bro, all of these destructive conversations.
Yep, because I know somebody that did that to me.
To you,
Yeah.
I want to say tell me more, but don't tell me more yet. But I think all of those conversations that's kind of destructive and they don't pull people together is about to be a wrap for those. And that's what I look forward to. Because you can't say, oh, it's because it is. It's so many women making so much more money than men. She can't find a man on her left. All of those conversations gonna be done.
Yeah, they're gonna be
It's about to
done.
be a wrap. And I love it. I love where we're about to go for that reason. All of the other stuff around it, give or take, I'm cool with some of it. A lot of it, I'm not cool with it. We can't say
We're
that.
not addressing
Reggie.
that.
We're
We're
not.
not addressing that, Reggie.
We're not talking about that
We're
tonight.
not talking about that. Not we can't talk about that because we're trying to have it air like
Yeah,
one day.
we want to make sure that we can get some advertisement money from this because the page is monetizing. Oh, hello, hey. But if you're counting our checks, it's not monetizing like that. We still we need you to run an ad for us. Come through, come through.
So
We want to promote your business. Go ahead. What you say?
so I'm gonna speak on this. So what kept me from even I'm pulling a Goliath, staying where I'm at, is the fact that I tried a couple dating apps, met like 3 people. Okay.
Okay. How
Um,
does it work? And no. Like the whole process. Like tell me how.
it is dumb. Okay. They make it depends on which one you get. I found one that I definitely deleted like real fast because I found out it really wasn't like a dating app. It was like a smash app. No, I'm not going to drop what the name of it. Not doing that.
Smash app ain't that's bad. All right, never mind. I'm just asking.
No.
Okay.
Um, we're talking about me here. Okay.
All right.
Absolutely. Um, met a guy, and I used to use like this comedy place to go because to meet because they had security. So
Okay.
I was set. I got cool with security or whoever was there, and I was just like, yo, want to date. I don't know what's getting ready to happen. But if I look at you and I need some help, help me,
Mm-hmm.
save me. They were like, cool, no big deal. They get a good laugh and move on. But I had to talk to him. He was cool. Turned out that he was like, you know what? I wish I would have met you before I gave up on women. I was like, this is like 2 months in. I was
So
like,
he
nigga,
turned.
you could have told me
He turned.
that you
What you mean? Give up
wanted
on women? What you mean? Give up?
give up on American
Oh,
women.
okay, okay.
And I'm a, go to another country, South, North, East America, um, and get
Brazil?
a non-American woman. And I was like, you piece of shit.
Why?
Because first of all you had to do was say that from the beginning. I can make more money, I can't make more time. Because I could literally just go and not be bothered
He
and not
didn't
waste my
know.
time. Yes, he did.
He didn't know that he wanted.
He
I
did
mean,
know.
have you
He
been to
did know.
Brazil? Have you seen Caicos?
He did know. He had been already. And he had
Oh,
been all those places before. So no. But it was the mentality that he was talking about. He was like you are like so, cool. I mean, we don't Reggie, we need to talk.
that's
Like
what I thought he said. He got sweet. I thought that's what you was about to
we'll
say.
talk, Reggie. We have to talk. I can't do this because I know that he gonna um
You gonna watch the show?
yeah.
Oh!
Oh yeah.
You're nah. I ain't gonna, I ain't gonna see it. I ain't gonna
How's
see
you
it.
doing?
I
So
mean,
when I tell you that that's a real thing, like they think people, a lot of men are just up and leaving and going somewhere else to get a non-American woman. That
Galal,
is
Galal said non-American, non-American be popping. They submissive. Hey, my boy got him a German. Hey, hey, I'm just saying. Like, I
she be
get it.
showing love. She be showing love.
I get it. I
She
get
be
it.
showing love. Mm.
But see, for me, I think
But
because
again, he didn't meet me.
he didn't meet you.
When I'm saying that he said that he wish he would have met me before.
Oh, okay. So he was
He
in
was
there
like, "You
messing with
just
you.
different. You different." I'm like, I'm so sick of hearing that I'm different. It's not that it's bad,
That was
but
time for you to compete.
I'm. It's
That was
time for
time
me to
for you to put that
compete.
ish on. Had that hair like this. You know, a little bit of You was supposed to compete. Show this
Absolutely not.
like why y'all not? You
No,
doing that okay?
you've already made your mind. You've
Not
already made your
necessarily.
mind and said it to me. Said it to me.
He wanted to see how you want to react.
I said, okay, bye.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Yeah. Go make yourself happy. If you feel like you can be happier with someone from another country, I'm not standing in your way. I want you to be happy.
So you gave up. That's what it sounds like. You gave up. Cause
I
you
was
know
already I was already giving up on. I was already pushed to the side.
Reggie said, bro, got him a Vietnamese woman. That's why he always happy.
Hey, whatever works.
I mean, I get it. I get it. So the dating apps is trash. So what? This is a good question then. Goliath, we might have some money coming down down the pipeline. This might be a new venture. What do you think needs to be on a dating app for it to be uh, beneficial to the people that want to use it? Like, what things do you think could be in place?
I don't know, some sort of protections and preliminaries that can go on besides having. I literally saw like the same guys on the different. I had three different apps. I had them for 2 days. Deleted them. It was. I had no problem deleting them because it was trash. And they all wanted the same thing. What do you think they wanted to get?
Box?
They did. You know what I can do without
Yes,
them?
of
I
course.
A rose. A rose is,
But the
lasts
box.
forever.
Why wouldn't a dude want a box? Want box up front?
Who's Why would you think a woman wants to give you box up front
I'm
when
not
I don't
saying,
know
but see
anything
that
about you?
it goes back to the game. That's the back and forth. That's the you
That's the back and
tripping.
forth. We
That's
live in a climate where people have STIs, STDs, and all sorts of things, and baby boy, absolutely not. You over
oh,
here slobbing on somebody's knob, and you get up and your
it
whole
hurt.
be muffed up.
I don't know. I think because we are in a show me first society, I don't think that that's going nowhere no time soon. Now I do think with what's happening, the house in DC, I think with what's happening, there are going to be a lot of people to slow down. I think a lot of people are going to start slowing down. I think that is the benefit. That is the benefit.
That's what you hope that that's gonna happen, but in the meantime, you can't wipe away what you've already, been
Oh yeah,
and the reputation from it all, which you can show that you are a better person any day, right?
right.
But you're always going to have a good amount of people, a great amount of people who are only going to see you for what you had done instead of what you are doing and where you are.
Facts. I go with that. I go with that. I think
And
I think we all have a job as far as like finding out what people think of our representative.
we're not. We're not doing that.
We
We're
have
not
to.
going in that con
I'm not.
we're
I'm
getting
just.
ready.
I'm talking about
It
me.
has been an
I'm talking
amazing
about me.
show,
I'm talking about
and
me.
I
I'm talking
have
about me.
truly enjoyed this conversation
I'm talking about me.
between you, me, Goliath, and what's the other gentleman? Trident, and
Yeah.
and the other nice gentleman. Mm-mm.
I'm talking about me right now, though. I'm talking about
Oh,
me.
are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to be aware hmm, of my representative. What representative have I been putting out there for people to meet? If you went back behind me, or you went back and met all of the
True.
people that had an exchange with me, if all of them say, I think Nito is this, more than likely, I did something to say, I'm that. Or I need to fix it. I got to find out what I need to do to change it. And I think that applies to everybody, even
Who
with
wants to change?
yeah, even with who we were talking about, like at the house, the big
We're
house.
not doing that.
But this, I think
No,
everybody has to find out like what do people say about your representative. Now, if that aligns,
what do people say about you and how you represent yourself?
right?
I'm gonna curve it back to the lucrative love, and we're not going there. No, Diddy. I see you,
What are you
Reggie.
talking about? What are you talking about? Are
You
you
know,
talk you talk about the house? Or are you talking
we're
about another
not.
conversation?
We're talking about lucrative love. We're
Okay.
not talking about
Yeah.
that part. How
All right.
you know I'm supposed to keep you on track?
You are. Thank you. Thank you. You are.
You're welcome.
All right. So we got to wrap up. We are looking for sponsors for the pod. So if you want your products on this podcast, please give us a shout out. You can send all emails to, and I gotta get you that information. But we can send all of your emails to Mad Network Ads. I'll put that somewhere on the bottom or in the link in the description. And let us know what product you have. We might even be willing to interview you. That would be fun. That would be real.
No, we will interview you about your product that you send us, and we will try it.
I ain't trying it. If it's
You're try.
something,
We're gonna try it.
if it's a rose, how am I gonna try it?
I can try it. I can let you know what it's like.
Okay. We gotta
Because
do
it
that
is
in the S.
amazing.
We gotta do that in the what is it? SMR
ASMR.
ASMR. We gotta do it like that. I can sell it. Capitalism.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Hopefully y'all enjoyed tonight's show, yo. Um, I guess we'll see you next week. Yeah,
Yes, we
we'll
will.
see you next week. We'll see you next week. We'll see you next week. All right, y'all. Bye.